see in life, information, getting information and knowledge, reading books, podcasts, conferences, coaching, mentoring, that's like practice. Actually doing the stuff that you learn, that's like playing in the game. And my background, being an athlete, Philadelphia, PA, that's where I'm from. I would be outside on the courts, like I talked about in my book, Work on Your Game. I'd be outside on the courts practicing by myself in the summertime, outdoors, no trainer, no gym access, no memberships, just practicing. And the older dudes, like where I'm from in Philly, the older dudes, we called them old heads. And the younger people, they called you young bull. So the older dude, old heads would come by the court. They see me. They's like, all right, I see you, young boy, out there practicing, getting better, trying to sharpen up your game. And after a while, they would keep seeing me out there practicing. Eventually, they'd be like, yo, young boy, when you actually going to play in a game? Like, I see you out there practicing, and it's cool to do all this practice stuff, but you got to actually get out there and like play in a game, a pickup game first. Then you got to play in a rec league game because the recreation center was right next to the outdoor courts. Then it's like, yo, play for your school. Then it's like, all right, can you play in college? Then can you take it to a level after that and a level after that? So a lot of people don't know, like for me personally, a lot of people saw me like online, like YouTube and stuff like that, and they assumed that that's just what I was doing, putting videos on YouTube. But listen, the whole time I was putting videos on YouTube, I'm playing in real games. And if I was practicing, I was getting ready to play in a real game. It wasn't just practice to practice. Like back then, you couldn't just be, when I was coming up, you couldn't just be outside practicing and act like you was somebody because you was practicing because you did a nice move by yourself. Even in practices, like on a team, you play on a rec league team, and let's say you was killing in practice, but the coach would start making fun of you. He'd be like, yo, you're a practice player. You do all these nice moves in practice and you scoring all these points in practice, but we get in the game, you ain't doing shit. Like the coach would say that to you in front of the whole team and clown you. So nowadays, I know there's a lot of people who basically you can make a whole business out of just practicing. But I'm not from that era. I'm from the era where the purpose of practice was to take you to the next level of actually doing something in the game. The same way in the business world or personal development world or any type of growth that you're trying to make in your life, the first step is getting the information. So it's like, these days sometimes people brag about how many books they read or what information they know, or you post some kind of statement or quote and somebody tries to say, oh, well, you got that from this person, that person, so they can show you that they know where you got it from. Like that shit doesn't matter. What matters is not what you know or what you've consumed or where you've been. What matters is what are you doing with it? Like you can practice and do all the drills in the world and have them down perfect and have your little fan base from doing that. But are you getting in the game and actually playing against somebody who can play and doing something? That's what one of my coaches said to me one day when I was at like 16. I remember we was playing in this tournament and I was playing center because I was like one of the tallest kids on the team. And there was this fat dude on the other team that I was guarding, and he got the ball on the post. He was trying to post me up. He shot this little turnaround shot, blocked that shit out of here. Later on down in the game, the same kid tried to post me up again. After I'd already blocked the shot, I was like, I know I'm gonna block his shot. He can't jump. And I'm bigger than him. I'm taller than him. He's a little bit shorter than me, and he couldn't jump, so I know I'm gonna block his shot. So this dude's trying to post me up, and the coach is yelling at me like, yo, Dre, get in front of him. Don't let him get the ball. And I'm like, I said to the coach while the game's going, I'm like, yo, I'm going to just block his shot. Don't matter. Let him get the ball. This would be an easy turnover for us. And after the game, the coach didn't say nothing back in that moment. But after the game, he said to me, Dre, I was trying to tell you to get in front of the dude. And I was like, yo, didn't you see me block his shot, coach? Why would you want me to get in front of him? We want him to get the ball. This is going to be easy. And the coach was like, Dre, yeah, you could do that against him. But could you play defense like that against somebody who can play? Because against somebody who can play, they're going to dunk on your ass. And what he was trying to explain to me was, yeah, that worked. And that little setting and this little environment where you're going up against not much competition, but if you got to go up against something for real, is doing that going to get you ready for it? And it's the same thing with reading a book is not going to get you ready for running a business. And practicing in an empty gym by yourself is not going to get you ready to walk onto a college basketball team or go to no pro basketball exposure camp and do something against players who've been playing overseas for 3 years who plan to feed their families. So listen, it's cool to get the information. It's cool to get the knowledge and the enrichment and read the books and learn and get whatever you need to get from whoever's offering it, whether it be me or whoever else. And it's cool if you're an athlete to go out there and do your practicing and work on your game and sharpen up your skills and be ready to do your thing when you get your opportunity, if you happen to be getting ready for an opportunity. But you still got to get out there and practice. You still got to get out there and play, not just practice. You got to get out there and play. You got to get out there and perform. You got to put your product out there, launch your blog, launch your YouTube channel, talk to somebody who might become a client of yours. Make somebody an offer. Send somebody a proposal. You got to do these things to actually be in the game. Thinking about the game and playing in the game is two different things. And never forget that the purpose of practice is to get ready to play. It's not just to say, yo, look at this beautiful practice that I did. Practice is just a means to an end. The same way information is just a means to actually doing something. Work on your game.